I know she didn't do nothing like that. She didn't mean no harm.
A mother detained for questioning after 3 young children were found dead inside the family's home. We're live with the latest on this investigation.
Another about face on masks and more confusion. Why COVID face coverings could be making a comeback right here in Southern California.
Hell of a game tonight. Hell of a game. We went and got him tonight. We got him, baby.
The short-handed Clippers outshine the Suns in a do-or-die Game 5, and now the series shifts back to Staples.
Today in LA at 4 starts now.
How about those Clippers?
Yeah,
How about
right
Fred
on.
Rogan getting Steve Ballmer after the game? What a good
Having
get.
a good time. What a great comeback on that series.
They're trending in the right direction for sure. I want to wish you a good morning. I'm Adrian Arambulo. It's Tuesday, June 29th.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Michelle Valles, in today for Daniela Guzman. Let's get you started with meteorologist Belen De Leon.
Hi.
As you can see by my hair, Belen, it's going to be humid.
It's going to be humid. Yes, I'm issuing a frizz alert. Hi, everyone. I hope you're in a good mood. I hope that mood doesn't go south when I tell you that humidity is going to be on the rise today. But the good news is that the temperatures are lowering as well. So buenos dias. Let's get to your first alert forecast, where right now the temperatures are in the 60s. Not too shabby, but it is a warm start over in the deserts. That's where you're pushing 80 degrees. Now, as we take a look at Mount Wilson, you'll notice we have more clouds in the sky. So June gloom is helping us out this morning. Helping to keep things nice and cool. But look at this afternoon. We're going to have 74 at the coast, the base in the OC 82, the valleys in the IE 92 degrees, no more triple digits, 104 in the high desert, and in the mountains 84. But yes, those are storm icons. We have a possibility of getting some pop-up showers and even thunderstorms because of that added humidity in the air. Here's satellite and radar where things are quiet right now. But as I zoom out, look at the storms that are just to our north. Showery weather is going to be moving into the picture. I'll time it out for you coming up in your first alert forecast. But it is Taco Tuesday. Let's talk to our friend Robin Winston and talk about the traffic.
Happy Taco Tuesday. We're checking in on the 101. Here's a live look. And it's looking good. The drive here passing Lankershim, nice and light and smooth. We're off to a fantastic start. So if you have to get into Universal City, Studio City, we're doing just fine so far. Drive times are looking good too. The 10 from El Monte to downtown wide open. No problems between Boyle Heights and the 405. The 91 looks good too, with no big trouble spot so far. The 210 Glendora to the 134 trouble free. The 60, if you take that, it normally gets a little crowded early in the morning, but no big problems right now. Under 20 minutes to roll out of Diamond Bar over to the 5. So all of your drive times are looking really good. I'll check more. We'll take a peek at more cameras and freeways coming up in a little bit. Michelle, Adrian, back to you.
Robin, thank you. A heartbreaking crime scene in East LA. 3 young children found dead inside a home. One of them, a newborn baby. Their mother is in custody this morning as police try to figure out what happened here. The children were found in a bedroom on this home on Ferris Avenue. The cause of their deaths has not been released. The children's uncle, though, says their mom would do anything for her kids. Shock, sadness, and a lot of unanswered questions in a quiet East LA neighborhood. 3 young children found dead inside a home. Their mother taken into custody as police try to figure out what happened.
Today in LA at 4:30 starts now.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Michelle Valles, in today for Daniela Guzman.
And I'm Adrian Arambulo, and we'll have much more on that story coming up. First of all, we want to check in with Belen on this Tuesday morning. And Belen, you say we could be in for some humidity and some frizzy hair, right?
Oh boy. Yes. I know you're very concerned about that, Adrian. Don't worry. I've got product for that. Hi, everyone. Happy Taco Tuesday. Now, I have good news, bad news. The good news is that our temperatures are going to be lowering. The bad news is that humidity is going to be on the rise. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The view right now from Mount Wilson, I know it's very dark, but there are clouds out there that are banking up all the way into the mountains. So this morning we are starting off with gray skies, a bit of that June gloom. Eventually it's going to peel back, but we're going to have more clouds taking its place. Now look at the temperature trend in Riverside, where we're no longer in the triple digits like what we had over the weekend. The temperatures today are still going to be warm. They're going to be in the 90s, 94 today and 94 tomorrow. Then as we head into Thursday and Friday, we lose that humidity and the temperatures will actually be warmer under sunny skies. The highs close close to 100 degrees. Now, the reason why our temperatures are going to be lower today and tomorrow, we are going to have more clouds in the picture and a possibility for some showers and thunderstorms. I'll be back to time those out for you and also look ahead to that all-important 4th of July forecast the next time I see you. It's 4:30. Let's talk to our friend Robin and see what's happening on the road.
Thank you, Belen. And yes, that's what I'm waiting for, that 4th of July forecast. Making some plans already. All right, we're off to San Dimas, where we have a trouble spot here. An accident involving a big rig from early this morning, still in the clearing stages. So if you roll through San Dimas on the eastbound side of the 10, there will be a little bit of heavy traffic passing the Via Verde exit because the 3 right lanes are closed. A traffic alert has been issued by CHP, and they're estimating 5 a.m. That's when they hope to have everything out of the way. But yes, it's causing some slow traffic. You're backed up maybe just one exit. It's not a major delay. It's not awful, but it's slow through the scene, not impacting the westbound side, which is good. That's a commute direction. La Mirada, southbound 5 at Valley View, accident here with injuries involving a car that struck a construction worker. There was some road work going on. This person hit one of the workers in the clearing stages. At last check, they had a tow truck on scene and they were pushing this off to City Street, so that's good. No word on the condition of the construction worker, by the way. The 5 looks good so far from the 605 to the 10. That's going north. 710 wide open. 605 trouble-free from Downey to Baldwin Park. We'll check for more problems, drive times, and peek at more cameras coming up in a little bit. Michelle, Adrian, back to you.
Robin, thank you. We are following a developing story in East LA where 3 children were found dead in a home. Their mother in custody this morning. Now, a lot of other family members live in this neighborhood, and NBC4's Toni Guinyard is there with the latest developments. Toni.
Good morning. Granted, it is very early in this morning, but there's still a very uneasy silence here in this neighborhood. Perhaps the reaction to learning that 3 children died inside a home on Ferris Avenue. The discovery made yesterday just before 1 p.m. The investigation triggered by a call from someone inside the house reporting 2 children were not breathing.
All right, 5 a.m. right now. Here's what's happening today in LA.
A devastating discovery. 3 young children found dead inside a home. Now their mother is taking questions from police. We're live from a neighborhood left in shock.
And hang on to that mask. LA County now recommending that we cover up 2 weeks after California reopened. Why health experts say we are not out of the woods just yet.
And Belen is issuing a frizz alert. Temperatures may be dropping, but that humidity is rising. We may even see some storms. That's coming up in your first alert forecast.
Today in LA at 5 starts now.
I put in my frizz product already, Adrian. I knew it.
You share it or what?
I got you. Good morning. It's Tuesday, June 29th. I'm Michelle Valles in for Daniela Guzman.
And I'm Adrian Arambulo, and we're going to check in with Belen right now. And Belen, you're saying we got some good news and some bad news when it comes to the weather, right?
Good news. We're out of that area where we had the excessive heat warnings and also that heat advisory. So the temperatures are coming down a little bit, but now humidity is going to be on the rise as monsoon moisture moves into the area. Here's a view from LAX where we do have some June gloom, but fog doesn't seem to be an issue. So you're A-OK to get out on the roads. Let's show you your Tuesday forecast where we have clouds at the coast. Inland, temperatures are in the 60s, and in the high desert, we're coming close to about 80 degrees. Now look at this afternoon. The temperatures are going to sizzle. We're going to have triple digits once again in the high desert, and we have the possibility for some storms. Now satellite and radar are showing the cloud cover this morning, and also cloud cover over in the deserts. What's happening to the north of there is we have those showers. That's going to be moving into our area by 11 a.m. We're going to see some rain for our friends up in the high desert. I'll be back to time it out for you just ahead in your first alert forecast, but let's get a check of your morning drive with our friend Robin Winston.
Tracking a serious accident, we pulled up a Caltrans camera so you can see all of this activity in Fontana. You see flashing lights at the overcrossing. If you look over to the right, that is the 10 East, that's Sierra Avenue. There is no traffic getting through because there's a major accident. CHP has issued a traffic alert. All lanes are blocked. Once again, this is in Fontana, East 10, Sierra Avenue. All lanes blocked due to a major accident here, and one of the vehicles caught fire and is engulfed in flames. We can't see it because it's a little dark out there. And I'm also getting word that there is a fatality involved. So on the opposite side, which is West 10, that's the traffic on the left, the headlights. It's backing up as well, although nothing is blocked. So keep that in mind. If you take the 10, once again, we have delays in both directions because of this eastbound crash at Sierra Avenue. But as we just saw from the Caltrans camera, the westbound side is taking a heavy hit as well. So this is going to be a freeway that you should avoid this morning. Your drive time on the rise, 32 minutes here to make it from Colton, the 215, over to Pomona. Once again, that's because of the eastbound activity. The 60 looks good. So does the 91. We'll check back in on that fatal accident coming up in a little bit. Back to you.
Thanks, Robin. LA County is reversing course on when and where people should wear face masks less than 2 weeks after relaxing restrictions.
Well, concerns are growing over a rapidly spreading COVID variant, and NBC4's Christine Kim is live at a grocery store in Pasadena with these new changes. We're dealing with changes once again. Christine, good morning.
Good morning. And these new changes happening as we head into the 4th of July holiday weekend. And the question this morning now is, will other local public health departments like here in Pasadena or Long Beach follow LA County's lead, recommending wearing masks indoors at places like grocery stores?
Right now today in LA, a neighborhood is in shock after a heartbreaking discovery. 3 young children found dead inside the family's home, and right now their mother is being detained for questioning.
Today in LA at 5:30 starts now.
Joining us, and good morning. I'm Adrian Arambulo.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Valles in for Daniela Guzman. More on that story in just a moment, but let's get you started with your weather. It's going to be hot and humid. Here's Belen.
Yes, humidity is going to be on the rise today, and it could fuel a few showers and thunderstorms in the area. Now let's walk you through your Tuesday forecast, Taco Tuesday forecast. Temperatures this morning are nice and fresh in the 60s, and we have that June gloom that's extended all the way into the valleys and the Inland Empire. Today you are going to notice more clouds than what we had yesterday. And in the deserts, temperatures right now closer to 80 degrees. So as we take just this view of Malibu, it's so stunning. We do have the clouds out there. Now, gradually, we're going to see the temperatures rise. 74 at the coast, 82 for the basin. Still hot in the valleys in IE 92, but no more triple digits there. The high desert, still hot for you, 104. And we have a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, even for our friends in the mountains, where we could see that rain start to fall by noon. So I'll time it for you coming up, but right now let's check in with Robin because we already have problems on the roads.
We do indeed, Belen. Unfortunately, we are tracking a fatal accident in Fontana that has all lanes blocked on the 10. It happened about an hour ago. This is on the eastbound side of the 10 at Sierra Avenue. There's an overcrossing. It's right there on top of the freeway, and so the driver of a truck ran through the overcrossing, landed on the freeway down below. The truck caught fire. Someone in that truck did not survive, and so we have all lanes blocked while the investigation continues. So if you head east on the 10, you're not getting through. They are diverting traffic off the freeway, and you are backed up about 3 miles or so in the eastbound direction. So once again, they're going to force you off. Consider using Slover as an alternate. On the westbound side, nothing's blocked. You're getting through. No westbound lanes closed, but it's a visual distraction, and your drive time is going up. We're just under 35 minutes for West 10 to make it from the 215 over to Pomona. So basically heavy in both directions. The 91 stacking up. This is completely normal. Get out there early. 44 minutes Riverside to the 5. We'll check back in on the fatal crash on the 10 coming up a little bit later. Michelle, Adrian, back to you.
I'm sorry to hear about that, Robin. Thank you. 5:32 right now. This morning, we expect to learn more about how 3 young children died in an East LA home. Their mother is now being questioned by detectives.
This is a heartbreaking scene that's already impacted so many people. Let's go to NBC4's Toni Guinyard live with reaction from a family member of there in the neighborhood. And how's the neighborhood this morning, Toni?
Michelle, a lot of people are still asleep, if they slept at all, but the homes are dark. A few people waking up and heading to work. Clearly a lot of sadness here. There's also a lot of speculation about how these children died. This has touched so many people.
It's 6 a.m. Here's what's happening today in LA.
Oh, back to masks. New guidance causing more confusion, while LA County is urging people to keep those face coverings on indoors, even if you're vaccinated.
Plus a heartbreaking scene. 3 children found dead in a bedroom, one of them a 6-month-old. Their mother detained in their East LA home. The family now trying to make sense of this tragedy.
Monsoon moisture is moving in today, making it feel more humid and also fueling a chance for showers and thunderstorms, where the storms will pop up in your first alert forecast.
This is Today in LA at 6.
And good morning. It's Tuesday, June 29th, Taco Tuesday. I'm Michelle Valles and for Daniela Guzman.
And I'm Adrian Arambulo, and we're going to check in with Belen this morning. There's a lot going on in the weather department this morning. Good news, bad news, humidity, storms. Wow, busy.
We're covering a lot. Yeah. So the temperatures are going to be a little lower in a few locations. We no longer have those excessive heat warnings or heat advisories in effect, but still hot inland. The other thing you're going to notice is more humidity. Yes, I'm issuing a frizzy hair alert. So you've been warned. The temperatures this morning are in the 60s, and it's even warmer up in the deserts where we're close to 80 degrees. So that spot is still going to sizzle. Temperatures for you will be in the triple digits. Here's the view over the San Fernando Valley, where June gloom is giving our skies a little bit of that gray look this morning. You will notice more clouds. The temperatures in the 70s at the coast, 80s for the base in the valley, the IE 92, 104 in the high desert, and in the mountains 84. But keep an eye to the sky. The chance for storms is in our forecast, especially through the afternoon and evening as we take a wider view of what's happening. There you see that rain just to the north of us. Gradually, it's going to move in our direction. So coming up, I'm going to time it for you and show you how this will impact our forecast in the days to come. But this morning is already starting off very rough on the roads. Here's Robin Winston with an update.
Thank you, Belen. Yes, a serious crash still under investigation from the 4 o'clock hour. It's in Fontana. That's where traffic is crawling right now. We have a fatal crash on the eastbound side of the 10 at Sierra Avenue. The driver of a truck was actually on the overcrossing, went through the fence, landed on the freeway below. It resulted in a fatality. All lanes are blocked and they are diverting traffic off the freeway. No one's getting through right now. You're backed up a few miles leading up to the scene. So how do you get around the closure? There's Slover Avenue. There's also Valley Boulevard. Both run parallel to the 10. That'll help you get around it. You just get on after Sierra. It's impacting the westbound side because it's just a visual distraction. Everything's open on the westbound side. Almost at 40 minutes now for your drive time west 10 to make it from Colton off to Pomona. Here's a live look at the 60. This is your drive through Hacienda Heights. Still looking good and moving well. This is a nice trip here passing Azusa Avenue. You'll have a lot of company, but it's not a bad commute. We'll check more freeways, more trouble spots coming up a little bit later. Michelle, Adrian, back to you.
Robin has you with those detours. Thank you, Robin. Just 2 weeks after relaxing most COVID restrictions, LA County is now reversing its guidance on wearing face masks.
Yeah, changes once again, and this is just a recommendation, not a mandate, but of course it could be confusing. NBC4's Christine Kim is live in Pasadena with this major change. Hi, Christine. Good morning.
Good morning, and the question that we have now is, will other local public health departments like here in Pasadena or in Long Beach follow LA County's lead, recommending people to wear masks in indoor settings like at the grocery store if they're not sure of everyone's vaccination status?
Today in LA at 6:30 starts now.
Well, right now at 6:30, a neighborhood is in shock after a heartbreaking discovery. 3 young children found dead inside the family's home. What we're learning about their mother, who is now behind bars. Thanks for joining us and good morning. I'm Adrian Arambulo.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Valles. In today for Daniela Guzman. Let's get you started with meteorologist Belen De Leon, who has a frizz alert for us today.
Yes, there is high humidity, so careful with that frizzy hair. And you know what? That added humidity could help fuel some showers and thunderstorms. Monsoon moisture has moved into our area, so I expect to see more clouds. Now, here is the view from Long Beach where, yes, we have clouds, but this is due to that June gloom. Also, areas of patchy fog are possible right along the coast. Now, this morning, it's a fresh start, but a little on the warm side up in the high desert, 75 degrees. This afternoon, 74 at the coast, 82 for the basin, and keep an eye to the sky in the valleys and IE. That's where you could get a rogue storm rolling off the mountains. Those storms will originate up in the high desert. That's where the temperatures are still going to be hot at 104, and in the mountains, 84 degrees. Now, a look at satellite and radar, you can see the cloud cover, but as we zoom out, you see the storms up to our north. So that is headed in our direction. Coming up, I'm going to time out the storms and tell you how long they're going to stick around and what they're doing to our temperatures. But right now, it's 6:31. Let's check in on that morning drive with Robin Winston.
Thank you, Belen. We're heading back to our biggest traffic problem of the morning, and that is the closure of the 10 in Fontana. You're looking at the Caltrans camera. This is the view from the Caltrans camera just above the freeway. You can see a CHP patrol unit blocking the ramp. Sorry that camera timed out. We'll switch over to the maps there, but it's showing you the scene of the crash. It happened early this morning at 4:13. The driver was on the overcrossing at Sierra Avenue, went through the fence, landed below on the freeway. So that's why the 10 is closed in the eastbound direction this morning at Sierra Avenue with no exact estimated time of clearing. It is crawling in both directions. So if you're looking for an alternate, consider Slover, consider Valley Boulevard, or even consider the 60 to get around it. If you're heading west, the westbound side is open, but they can see the activity, so it's backed up as well. 36 minutes for West 10, Colton over to Pomona. We're getting some slow traffic for southbound 14, especially heading toward the Santa Clarita side. We're already up to 44 minutes for South 14, Palmdale to the 5, and then it's also picking up on the 91. Another sluggish commute, not awful, just sluggish. 12 minutes and growing for West 91, Cerritos over to the 110. Getting busy, leave early, avoid the 10. We'll check more trouble spots coming up. Michelle, Adrian, back to you.
Time now 6:32. We're following a developing story in East LA where 3 children were found dead in a home. Their mother is in custody.
Now, a lot of other family members live in this neighborhood. NBC4's Toni Guinyard is there right now with the latest developments. And Toni, your heart just breaks when you hear about what happened to these kids.
Absolutely, and you just have to ask why. The children's uncle felt that way. He rushed to the home yesterday after hearing that something bad happened to his young niece and 2 nephews.
Good morning, taking a live look from Malibu on this Tuesday morning. What a beautiful sign out there. It's 7:26 right now. I'm Adrian Arambulo, and we are hoping to get more information today about the 3 children found dead in a home in East LA. NBC4's Toni Guinyard is live in East LA with what we've learned so far. Toni, good morning.
Good morning, Adrian. I want to start by showing you this. You look at this and you realize what a nightmare this has been for neighbors and the children's relatives. Detectives say their mother is a person of interest.
I saw her, but she was passing by, and I told her, like, just don't worry, we're going to try to get you out of there.
1 girl and 2 boys, the youngest 6 months old, found dead inside the family home on Lassen Avenue, 12:45 Monday afternoon. Their 28-year-old mother was detained for questioning while detectives have not identified her. Others shared her name with NBC4. Based on jail records, a woman with the same name and age from this community has been arrested. Booked at 11 o'clock last night, bail set at $2 million. The Sheriff's Department has not confirmed that arrest. The coroner will determine how the children died. I'm Toni Guinyard reporting live from East LA. Adrian, back to you in the studio.
All right, Toni, thank you. All right, let's check in with Robin Winston right now. And Robin, a very chaotic morning on the road so far.
Yes, indeed, Adrian. And the fatal accident that we've been tracking for hours, it's still there, still blocking and still backing up traffic in Fontana. It happened at 4:13. A driver went off the Sierra Avenue overcrossing right above the 10, landed on the freeway down below. That truck caught fire. All lanes are still blocked as that investigation is underway. So they're forcing traffic off the freeway. Just consider using Slover or Valley Boulevard as your alternate because we don't know how long this is going to take to clear. We're also tracking a big rig accident South 57 at Yorba Linda Boulevard in Fullerton. That just cleared off to the shoulder, but you're still backed heavily to the 60.